Hi, and welcome back to my own Utopia. I'm Kayleena. So in my last video, I actually talked about Mother's Day and all the wonderful crafts and everything else like that, and everything that I was awesomely received. And I was able to actually show a couple of works in progress that some individuals have been doing in my group. Oh my God, go check it out. They did such a beautiful job, and keep tuning back because I want to keep putting them up on my video, and I want to actually see what in the world it looks like at the end. They're doing such a good job. Oh, and now if you are wanting to get in on this and you want to show your works in progress, your finished objects, just any old thing, go ahead and head over to my Facebook group and sorry, my wee one, I think he's waking up. Head on over there and enter the group. All you have to do is answer a couple of questions and I will add you in, and I will be very, very, very excited and happy to add you into our lovely group and wonderful individuals that has been in this group. And I will be happy to add your photo and who you are and what you're working on up here with everybody else. So, for those of you that do not know, I am Kayleena, and welcome to my own Utopia. And I'm having stuff come in. Oh. If you want to follow me on social media, I am on Facebook. I have a group over there. I have Instagram over there as well. And everything will be linked down below. I'm sorry, I've already done one video and been running back and forth. So, I would like to welcome everyone. Hi, you guys. Like I said in the last one, I hope y'all had a wonderful Mother's Day. I know I did. And look, I just realized I'm showing a little bit of my son's artwork. We're working on his name. Oh, things you do to keep a little ADHD toddler occupied, or preschooler. All right, so. And today I am going to be showing you my works in progress. I do not have no finished objects. Zero. Sorry about that. But kind of decided to spend a little bit more time on my boys. They are progressing rapidly in school to the point where we actually finished off school last Friday. So that would be on the May 7th. And yet Monday, I'm telling them, I'm like, look, we don't have to do school. We're in summer school. We can do school every 2 days or every 3 days. And it's fine. It's no big deal. And both of my boys really wanted to do school on Monday and today. I'm doing this on Tuesday. I might be putting this video up, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or maybe on Thursday. So they have been really, really wanting to keep on up with their schoolwork. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. If you want to keep on learning, all props. So because they've been wanting to keep on learning and everything else like that, they have progressed so well on the fact that my oldest one, if you do not know, is 7 years old. He's turning 8. My middle is 4, turning 5. And then here, my youngest just turned 2 years old. They are learning to finally read. Oh, I am so excited. They are still learning all their sounds to all their letters. They're still learning the concept of how to place the letters and understand how to blend the letters together to make a word. But they finally reached the milestone to start learning on their sight words. So they can start working on their sight words and reading sight words, and then start learning how to put the letters that they've learned together to blend, put it into action, basically, to blend and learn how to understand what they're hearing into a word. So I am so excited. Reading and writing is such a complicated language, or English is such a complicated language, but it is such a hard subject to teach, especially to wee ones, when you're sitting there trying to make sure that you're not just pushing them through like normal schools do or anything else like that. I actually want them to comprehend each step before we move on to the very next step. And I never realized how much work teachers have to go through. Props to them, honestly. Props. And then here they are doing such a fantastic job, still comprehending the concept of adding and math and everything else like that. So we are progressing and we are moving on up. I'm excited. So because of that, I haven't had really much time. So let's get into it. So with my sock, why don't we talk about this one right here? So I have a notions pouch. That's all this is, with a little handle, and I put my little sock in here. So hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So like I said, I have a little notions pouch, and that's where I keep my sock. Now, anything and everything I talk about will be linked down below, except for the yarn. The yarn is so old, I have no idea if any of it is probably being carried anymore. Probably not. It's probably to the point where it's like vintage, to tell you all the truth. Now, I am at my heel. I haven't done the heel turn yet. I am still at the heel. I have decided that I want to do a contrast for the cuff, the heel, and the toe. Oh, excuse me. I have messed up. I am agreeing. I am so admitting to that. I am not perfect. This is my first sock. I'm still learning. I messed up. If you can't figure out how, I'm like, yeah. But it's fine. It is no big deal. I'll just keep going. I'm not stopping. I'm going. Going with it. If I have to, I will take it all the way back out, and it shouldn't be that difficult to just reattach the blue yarn and start it back up again. And that's fine. It does not bother me a bit. I might actually do that anyways, because I'm starting to see a huge difference and a gap between the two. If I count, I probably can. Yeah, I can probably see a huge difference. I might have to add some stitches or do something over onto the side, but it's fine. That's the whole purpose of learning. I don't care. I am excited about the fact that how this all turned out and everything. So I have decided, instead of doing it on this right here on the 9-inch circular needles, I wanted to do the DPNs. So for those that do not know, double pointed needles. So I am doing that, and I'm not upset. Honestly, it's just practice, to tell you the truth. I'm seeing where I'm messing up. I'm starting to learn where things are, how they're supposed to be done, and everything else like that. So it's no worries. I might actually end up pulling it back, but oh well. It's the whole reason why I decided to do my sock and learn how to do it. So at least if I mess up, it's my sock. So, the DPNs, I will try to link them down below, but this is the main colorway of the sock, and I have no idea what this blue is, to tell y'all the truth. There was no band on it, no nothing, so I have no earthly idea. So that's how I'm coming along with that lovely little project. And here, the other individual that I am following along as well has been having some major complications. Poor woman. Poor woman. But yet, I am very proud of her. She is actually sticking to it and moving forward and not allowing this to beat her. And I'm very proud. And there is a fly in here. Oh. Anyways. Like I said, I know I screwed up. I might just say bump it and just go back and just pull it all the way back to the very beginning and restart it again. Or not all the sock, just the heel. Just the heel. That's all I'm going to probably do. And it shouldn't take me long after that, because that way I can actually just sit down with my boys. I think I actually have it down packed. The only one that is bothering me is when I have to do the outside, and that is you slip a stitch, you knit a stitch, and slip a stitch. So I always have complications doing the knit one, purl one, knit one, purl one. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, wait a minute, which one did I just do again? And I'll have to think, I'm like, wait a minute, did I just do this? But I think I just figured out how to look back at the very bottom of up underneath the needles to tell if I did a knit stitch or if I did a purl stitch. And I'm thinking I'm getting that. And because of that, I think that's what's going to help me be able to stay focused and find whenever I lose myself, because I lose myself a lot whenever I'm doing it. I have to literally keep counting, redo everything. So that's what takes me so long to get through such a small little section when I have to do a knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. I'm just like, it's such a tedious task. I get so bored with it, and my brain just wants to say, nope, we ain't want to do this, let's do something else. And that's usually what happened. And I'm like, nope, we need to come back. We need to focus. So, I'm having some problems, but it's fine. Now, with this little sucker right here, this is the, if you are new and you're not wondering, or if you're not wondering, if you are wondering, if you are new here and you haven't seen my last video of me showing the last virus meets granny shawl, I will link this up above and down below of the video I did showing that off. I finished it. I loved it. I cannot wait to give that to a certain individual. I don't want to say who it is, because she watches my videos. So, I am excited. I have gotten quite far. The only thing I've changed up the virus meets granny shawl compared to the original pattern is the individual that does the tutorial. I'll have him linked up above as well and linked down below. He does 3 virus shawl or virus sections before he gets to the granny. I decided to do 4. I want to make it elongated a little bit more, so when you see the back, if you have longer hair, or if it's laid down, it gives a little bit more of a leeway so you can actually see that, and more of a breaking up section instead of so much. So I wanted to do that, and I did not want to do, or I do not want to do, not past tense, present, I do not want to do 6 layer or rows of granny squares or granny stitches, granny something. Oh my god. I did not want to do 6 rows of it, so I decided to bump it up to 1 more. So I want to do 7 rows of the granny. Right now I have 1, 2, 3. I'm working on the 4th one right now, so I'm not that far off, and I'm quite happy with the sped that I'm working on this. I was working on my sock for a little while, and I wanted to just really get that down and get that understood before I moved on to something else. So I pushed this over to the side with my son's birthday and everything else like that. I finally came back, and now I'm doing the granny stitches. Found the word! Also, too, what's taking me so long with this is that the individual that did the tutorial on this linked a pattern, and the person that wrote the pattern took the pattern down, and it's no longer available. So I'm going through, rewatching it, and writing it all down. Never written a pattern before in my life. have no idea how to write one. And I'm like, okay, whatever. This is probably a good way for me to learn a little bit of an understanding of how to write. I'm like, okay, I can deal with it. It's fine. So it's taking me longer every time I get to a new section. I have to sit here and write what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm doing that. I am using a 5.0 millimeter knit needle crochet hook from Hobby Lobby. That's what I'm using. Now this colorway is the Mandala Thunderbird. Specs real fast is 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 590 yards, 540 meters. It is a lightweight number 3. It is 100% acrylic, and it was made in, I want to say, China. Am I correct? Turkey. Made in Turkey. So I'm only going to be putting 2 of these cakes into this shawl. I cannot wait. I am loving the colors right now. So that is what I am working on, is actually writing down the pattern. And then after I get done writing the pattern, anytime I pick it up and I start working on it, I'm literally turning on my timer so I can see how long it truly does take me. So that's all I am working on at the particular moment. I am loving the fact how it's changing from yellow to the orange, and it's going to get darker and darker, and then it has all these rainbow colors, and then right back to the yellow. I cannot wait. And then here I have a couple of more cakes of the mandala I am going to be using as well. One, it has like pink, so it's a lot of bright colors. I think I'm leaning more towards bright colors right now because of it being summer, or it's spring right now and we're going into summer. All my flowers are basically like, okay, we're done flowering for the time period right now, so we're all dying off and we're going right back to nothing but dandelions are bright and yellowish, so we got dandelions everywhere just popping up, and then the rest of it's just green. Just green. And I'm like, no, I need color back in my life again. I need bright, beautiful colors. So that was another reason why I decided I wanted this, was because of all the bright and beautiful colors. Oh, I don't even think I told y'all the specs of this, to tell you the truth. Did I? I think I did in my last video. If I didn't, it's 93% acrylic and 7% polyester. Whew. Cannot believe no, now that I'm saying it out loud, I think I did say it. So if you're curious about what I got for Mother's Day or anything else like that, go check out the video before this. So like I said, that's basically all I've been working on. I know it sounds sad and everything, but when you have a family, you're homeschooling and you're doing all of that and everything, kind of their lives take a hold and they go first. And we got therapy appointments being switched around and everything else like that. So, sorry. So that's really all I have to show you guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and until next time, I hope y'all stay safe. Bye, you guys.